there's methane that comes out of it. It ignites by itself automatically, and we try to make sure that doesn't happen. We put it out. It's a natural process from organic waste. Is there any other question for me?
I think that's okay.
No, thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much. Please, a round of applause for. Do we have a whole lot has been said? Who amongst us? I know Prof wants to say something, but I would like to. You want to say something in that? Okay, Prof. Let me give you for your intervention. You. Yes.
It's a very short intervention. I'm delighted that data gathering is ongoing, but my concern is what is the quality of the data? I just want us to put that in view. Otherwise, people will always put below this just to get approval. I know, OGEPA will not allow that, but what I'm saying, let's be honest. We did a study recently in one of the big states. You find that for, let's say, total dissolved solid, we say ND. What is ND? People are just filling papers in and yet they supply to government. So what I'm saying, this is a foremost meeting. Let's do it correct. So it's data quality. And I know Nigeria has a program sometime, but the DG is here to handle that. So I'm just trying to commend the data quality gathering, but make sure we have the right quality. In some document, you will see the level of ozone and so on. In Lagos, you will wonder if people are still living there. It means they just got the data from all over the place, which didn't make sense. So what I'm saying, we are working for posterity to see what efforts have been made. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prof. Please, just if you can talk for less than a minute, that would be excellent. Just your closing remarks.
Okay. My closing remark is we are into recycling. And it's funny enough, we say there are so many plastic waste, there are so many chemical waste all around us. But I can tell you right now, if you go to my factory, we lack bottles. So where are the bottles? That is why I kept on stressing the fact of collaboration. I know that Ogwama they have access to all the locations in Ogun State. And we are trying to collaborate with them so that before these bottles goes to the dump site, the landfill, we can have access to them. But right now we don't. And I've taken the same message to Oyo State as well. So please, we need bottles. If you can get bottles, that would be great. Because Aleph is earning foreign exchange for Nigeria. Because we are also selling the resin also outside the country. And it's bringing in the much needed dollars right now. But there are no bottles. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just to say that, please, I know you are clapping. Just as you are clapping, we want to encourage up holding the bottles. Bring them out. Whoever is holding the bottles, please bring them out. Folake, please.
Okay, so I'd like to quickly just thank the organizers, first of all, for putting this together. So thank you. I would like to say on behalf of IHS that we remain committed to environmental sustainability, circular economy, and responsibility towards all our stakeholders. And I would like to challenge everybody here, including myself, because we talk about waste like we have some aliens who dump all this waste all over the place. So we all have to make our own individual commitments, whether we want to be a part of the problem or be a solution. So if each and every single person will stop indiscriminate dumping, littering, and all of that, then we'll go a long way to resolving all of these environmental issues. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. To my industry, what we are saying is any waste you cannot recycle that is combustible, GeoCircle Lafarge is able to take that and convert it to energy to use for cement kiln. So there is no reason why an industry will take its packaging waste that doesn't need to go and dump at the dump site. In fact, I feel ashamed when I get to dump site and I start seeing label of companies. The question I ask is this company responsible? Because how do you carry your labels and go and dump in a dump site. I'm not talking about what people use from their home, but waste coming from industry, and people are dumping it on the dump site. I feel ashamed when I see that. So I think we need to start changing this mentality and move things forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for our distinguished panelists. Just to quickly say, for instance, Alif just talked about exports. If you are interested in benefiting from AFTA, Africa Free Continental Trade Agreement or area, you must now learn to imbibe some of these things, and indeed all of the things we're talking about. I'm leading a team to develop what we call the strategic environmental assessment. And some of these things we are talking about, chemicals, are part of the things we are talking about, or that we will talk about. Movement from one corner of the continent to another corner. The policy we're developing, we see to it that they are done responsibly. So, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we were not doing it very well. But today, can we do it better? Certainly we can. Let's get involved. Let's roll up our sleeves. There is so much that we can benefit from adopting circular economy approach, even at home. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. May I ask that the Honorable Commissioner and the DG should join the panelists for a photograph. Please, can we just step down so that we can take that photograph? Right after that, we will have the appreciation. We'd like to thank all those who joined us online for this program. And for those of us who would like to like our page, you can see that on the screen. YouTube at Ogun State Environmental Protection Agency, Facebook at Ogepa Gov NG, as well as the former Twitter. You can follow us on X at Ogepa Gov NG as well. Please, Maz, can we join them? Thank you very much. And our team should be getting prepared because we will take the appreciation to our sponsors after this photograph. So the team should please get set. Thank you very much. We can still move. Excuse me, sir, Honorable Commissioner, can we shift so that we can have the backdrop to your left? Yes, let's shift here. Let's shift here. A little bit, sir. Prof, a little bit. Thank you very much. So that we can, right, that's good. Thank you very much. Once again, for those who are joining us online, we appreciate you. And if you like to like our page, like I said, on YouTube and on Facebook, Ogun State Environmental Protection Agency, and you can give us a feedback at Ogepa Gov NG. Right after this time out, after the appreciation to our sponsors, we will take the vote of thanks and we will retreat for our lunch. And I'd just like to say that to my right, that is to your left, for those who like to take the swallow, that's where it will be served. To my left and to your right, that's where we're going to have our rice or the cereal, if you like, being served here this afternoon. On that note, I will respectfully invite the DG of NESRA to help in the presentation of appreciation to all our sponsors. Please, we can have our seats. Thank you very much. Can we have the representative of the IHS please step forward? We have a little appreciation for you. Thank you.
IHS. So this award is presented to you in recognition and appreciation for supporting and sponsoring the second edition of OGEPA Chemical Handlers and Users Workshop. Thank you very much.
Please, our hands together. Let's encourage them. One of our major sponsors, they've done wonderfully well this time around too, and we are showing our appreciation. Thank you very much. Next, we'll invite Lafarge. Thank you.
Lafarge Africa PLC. So this award is presented to you on behalf of Ogun State Environmental Protection in recognition and appreciation for supporting and sponsoring the second edition of OGEPA's Chemical Handlers and Users Workshop on the 30th January 2024.
A round of applause for Lafarge. Thank you very much. And the way Daniel is walking this afternoon reminds me of mathematical Owo Blue, Owo Labi. Here is praying that Nigeria will win the quarterfinal match. Next.
SAG Chemicals Nigeria Limited. Any representative? SAG Chemicals. Okay. The whole team. You're welcome. Who is the leader? How is SAG, sir. So, this certificate is presented to you in appreciation for your sponsorship role in the second edition of the Chemical Handlers and Users Workshop organized by OGEPA. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, SAG. Then we invite International Breweries, Shagamu Plant. The representative should please step forward. Thank you.
International Breweries Shagamu Plant, Shagamu Exchange, Ogun State. So this certificate is proudly presented to you in recognition of your sponsorship role in the second edition of the Chemical Handlers and Users Workshop organized by OGEPA. Thank you.
Next, we'll invite Nigerian Breweries, Ijebu-Ode Plant. Their representative should please step forward. Do we have them in-house? Thank you. A round of applause, please.
Nigerian Breweries, Ijebu-Ode Plant. So this certificate is proudly presented to you for your sponsorship role in the second edition of the Chemical Handlers and Users Workshop organized by OGEPA. Thank you.
Next, we invite the Dawa Paper Company, Nigeria Limited, and their representative in-house. Do we have them around? All right. Viju Industries, Nigeria Limited, representative, please. Do we have them in-house? Multiple Development Services Limited. Do we have their representative in-house? Safety Plus Nigeria, please. Thank you.
Are you multiple development? Okay, this certificate is proudly presented to you for your technical support in the second edition of the Chemical Handlers and Users Workshop organized by OGEPA. Thank you. Safety Plus. So Safety Plus, this certificate is proudly presented to you for your technical partnership role played in the second edition of the Chemical Handlers and Users Workshop organized by OGEPA. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And then can we have GP Industries Limited? GP Industries Limited or their representative. Thank you very much, sir.
So this certificate is proudly presented to you for your sponsorship in the second edition of the Chemical Handlers and Users Workshop organized by OGEPA. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And this last one, the Honorable Commissioner will supply the information and then the presentation.
All right. This award is a special award for this company. And this company has distinguished themselves in outstanding environmental management compliance of the companies that have received sanctions before. But in response to those sanctions, they improved beyond our expectation. And that this is a good practice that we believe that all other companies should really copy. This award is so special, and I really want all of us to please celebrate this company, NGEPT Nigeria PLC, for what? NGEPT Nigerian PLC, in recognition of outstanding environmental management compliance in Ogun State for year 2023. This is a special one. Congratulations.
NGEPT, congratulations once again. I hope you are going to win the national award that is coming off later this year, the NECA. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to specially say a big thank you to the organizers of this great occasion. I want to say a big thank you for finding us NGEPT Manufacturing Company worthy of this great award. And with this recognition, I am right now reconfirming and assuring us that we are not only just going to do like we've been doing before, we are going to strive to ensure that we do better. And I believe God will help us in doing that. Once again, thank you very much. God bless every one of us. My name is Churchill Ilenre.
Thank you very much. We are about getting to the climax. And I often wonder when occasions like this crop up, when they give vote of thanks, when they give recognition, when they give awards, only God knows what the MCs always do because they fail to remember them. But thank you very much. My Prof, thank you. I have the opportunity of seeing you again this year. And of course, Prof, you've done a wonderful job. My brother, my senior colleague, that I first of all introduced as a woman and turned out to be as a man, thank you very much. At this point, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we just like you to know that right after this vote of thanks, like I said, to my right, for those who like to take swallow, and to my left, that is to your right, those who would like to take rice, it will be served there. But please, I'd like to appeal to us that we first give our distinguished guests, those who are on the first two rows, and our industrialists as well as our sponsors, the opportunity to move first while others will join them. We like to appreciate all our sponsors. Those that we have recognized today are just a part of all our sponsors. To all other sponsors, we appreciate you and we say thank you very much indeed. For the vote of thanks, permit me to invite the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Environment, Ogun State, to please step forward to do that. Also note that by the time you'll be leaving, your certificate will be ready. And for those who would like to have the lectures and the papers presented today, please leave your email addresses behind and it will be forwarded right there for you. Mr. Olugbenga Sam Oile, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Ogun State, will move the vote of thanks. A round of applause for him, please.
Thank you very much, the MC. How do I start giving a vote of thanks before an August gathering such as this? Let me first of all thank the Ogun State government for supporting the environment family in the state through the activities of the Ministry of Environment, that of OGEPA, and that of OGWAMA. These agencies have immensely contributed to what we are celebrating in Ogun State today. I also would want to start going forward by appreciating the Commissioner in the Ministry of Environment, whose wealth of experience has amply helped in leading the state thus far. Dr. Ola Oresanya, you are well appreciated, sir. I will quickly now look behind me and say a big thank you to IHS, Lafarge, and other stakeholders whose immense contribution I cannot quantify here standing before you, because we have immensely benefited from them. Their cooperation cannot but be emphasized. Thank you all. I have listened and had distinguished speakers here, the panelists, and those who spoke before them, the professors here. Sir, you have given us thoughtful messages as thought leaders. And I thank you for sharing your expertise on pertinent topics alongside the interaction we've had through question and answer sessions. And I know that this singular sitting has afforded us opportunity to network and to also exchange beautiful ideas and collaboration as far as moving the environment industry forward. Thank you very much. I single out UNIDO for your wonderful, paper and the desire to cooperate with Ogun State. We are ever ready to have you do that with us. I also will want to thank specially the DG Nestria. Thank you, sir, Doctor, for coming all the way from Abuja. We appreciate you immensely, and we hope any other time we invite you, you'll gladly join us, sir. Thank you for your time. And to every other person who has been here, the body of permanent secretaries, the chairman of local government areas in the state, and others too numerous to mention within the short time I'm given, I thank you on behalf of the Ministry of Environment and the government of Ogun State. Thank you. And I wish you safe journey back to your various destinations as you depart here, but don't go without taking our meals. Thank you very much.
I corroborate that. Please don't go without taking our meals, specially prepared for you. And I want to also appreciate as Marienberg, Seaway Foods, and Right Foods. These are some of our sponsors who have made it possible for us to organize this hitch-free workshop. We appreciate you and we thank you very much indeed. Like I said, we give all our distinguished participants, our facilitators and our lecturers, as well as our industrialists, the opportunity to move first to whichever section that they want. My right to your left will be for the swallows. My left to your right will be for rise. Right after that, all others can now move to which other sectors that they want to have their lunch. Thank you very much. Once you get there, your lunch ticket will be issued, and from there, you will be served. We appreciate everyone one more time, and we do hope that when next we call on you for the very third edition of such a workshop, you will answer to our call and our invite. Until another time when we come your way, we thank you, and we thank you very, very much indeed. I remain Dr. Wole Dosunmu. People call me PDD. Thank you very much.